on the Bubblecast after another spectacular come-from-behind victory. The Falcons are 3-2 by defeating the Buccaneers on Thursday Night Football. The guys recap a exciting and summer week in sports. For the first time in podcast history, we have a unanimous selection for the Bust Yo Bubble of the Week. Also joining us tonight, our special guest, J. Matt and KL, for insight and analysis. This and more tonight on the Bubblecast with D and E.
What's up, fam? Welcome to the Bubblecast with your host, D.
Your boy Big Money E. What's happening, man?
What's up, people, man? Tonight, we mourn the loss of an NBA legend, humanitarian, starting the show off with Dikembe Mutombo passing. Hawks legend, Denver Nugget legend, Houston Rockets legend. Mutombo was a man of the people. He was a damn icon on and off the court. And tonight, we just got a tribute from Mutombo. We're going to show our legend, show our tribute to the legend. And we're going to talk more about it. Let's focus on Mutombo right now. Rest in peace, Mutombo, NBA legend, NBA icon, a humanitarian, on and off the court. What can you say about Mutombo and his impact on the game?
Yeah, man. You see what I'm rocking tonight, man. Atlanta Hawks, man. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta Hawks legend. Yeah, man. He was drafted by Denver Nuggets, man. But at the end of the day, man, I'm from the A. He was here, man. So he gonna forever go down in my heart as one of the GOATs of Atlanta, man. So R.I.P. to Mutombo, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. His jersey 55 hangs in our Raptors. He's one of the few players that got multiple jerseys retired. Also in Denver, they retired his jersey as well. All the tributes, it was pouring in from Mutombo. Rightfully so. I mean, people showing their love and respect for him. One of the most tributes out there that stands out. I shouldn't say more stand out, but it's touching. It's from his own son, Ryan. Ryan, basically has released a statement shortly after his dad passed and said, "My dad will forever be my hero, not because of his success, not because of the millions who over the last 4 decades have come to know and love him. My dad is my hero because he simply cared. He remains the purest heart I have ever known. At times, I thought my dad as a superhuman. The child in me would sigh to hear that it was never actually the case. My dad was a regular man who would stop at no lengths to honor the world, its people, and its creator. He loved others with every ounce of his being. That's what made him accessible. That's what made him real." Dikembe Mutombo was salt and light. Today, on 30th of September 2024, he has been called to rest. Love you, Dad. Rest easy. we both met Matumbo on. We got stories about it. I met him down in Orlando Airport when I was working at NCO doing the VIP clear program. He was coming through the checkpoint, and I dapped him up, and Joe was joking with him like, "Hey, Matumbo, man, come back to the Hawks, man." And I think at this time it was towards the end of his career. He was with the Rockets. This was around 2007.
Yeah.
He just said, "Ha ha." He laughed and said, "Good memories, man. Good times in Atlanta." You know, he was real nice, polite, but just a humble energy, humble spirit.
Yeah, man. He came down to my job, man, once, man. Very cool dude, man. I didn't get a chance to take a picture with him, man, because he was, conducting business at the time, man. But he did acknowledge me. He still speak to me. I was messing with him. I hit the no on him. He started laughing with
Oh
me.
no.
Man, but hey, yeah, I wish I could have got a selfie with him, man. But hey, respect the man privacy. I couldn't get it. You feel what I'm saying? But he was a cool dude, man. So he did take the time out to acknowledge me, man. So when I walked past, like I spoke, joked around a second, but I had to let him get back to doing his thing, man. But no, just for that little moment, man, I could tell that he was for the people, man. He took the time to acknowledge me, you know what I'm saying? Because most people, man, they won't even look your way, you know what I'm saying? And he did at least take a second to acknowledge what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? And had a few laughs with me, but he had to get back to work, you know what I'm saying? And so I just let him go about his day, man. But he was a cool guy, man. First encounter, man, with Mutombo, man.
Oh yeah, and most definitely his impact on the court, multiple NBA records, legend on the court, but most importantly, he gave back. He never forgot where he was from. Gave millions of his personal wealth to build a hospital in back in the Congo, Africa. This man, yes, he does a large impact, and he's gonna dearly be missed.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, everybody, dignitaries, former President Obama, other legends, Charles Barkley, all pouring out their mourning the loss of Mutombo. We mourn him here as well, here on the Bubblecast. Rest in peace, Mutombo. Kimbe, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mutombo, man. That's my boy, man.
And, going on to the other news, I guess I shouldn't say other news. In the week of this week in sports, we saw an awesome Thursday night game, Falcons Bucks. We saw Captain Kirk Cousins went out there and delivered in a close game. This game was back and forth, exciting all day. I mean, I think we got a little footage of it. Let's take a look.
Kind of work into this rhythm.
So Kadaro Hodge, number 12, he comes in to replace London, at least for the moment. 45-yard line. Robinson is the back. Mooney moving. That's fired. That's caught. And that is Hodge. And Hodge is going to take it to the end zone. A most improbable win for the Atlanta Falcons. Go figure. London gets hurt, has to come out of the game. Hodge hasn't played very much tonight. Comes in, scores from 45.
Oh my gosh. What a night. What a night for these Atlanta Falcons. And what a night for the old vet, Kirk Cousins. He and Todd Bowles there shaking hands. A lot of mutual respect. That ends up being 509 yards and 4 touchdowns for Cousins. Talking to Mayfield.
Way to start off week 5.
Yeah, man.
Another primetime win for the Falcons. I mean, that game was back and forth. it looked kind of almost the Bucks was going to win when we threw that interception, the missed field goal, the block field goal.
Fumble.
Yep. It's just we're gonna talk about more Baker later, man. But Kirk Cousins, I mean, 509 yards, OTDs. I mean, this is what we were expecting. All the first part of the season, the first 2 games of the season. This is what happens when you don't play in the preseason. The team is look like they finally are gelling after not scoring any offensive touchdown last week against the Saints. We lit them up. We lit up the bus today.
Yeah, man. Also, man, like I can agree with you with the non-playing in preseason part. You know what I'm saying? They should at least let them gel together during the preseason. But hey, they didn't. But and as a football fan, man, I always tell people, man, look, don't just beat people early on, like the first
Yep.
month of football, man, because no team is who they are in the beginning of the season. Teams be having good records, you know what I'm saying? They luck up and win. Somebody got to win the games, somebody got to lose the game. So some teams end up having good records going in early on, you know what I'm saying? But, I always get a Falcons team, man. I like this new Falcons team, man. They got an aggressive head coach, man, finally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they being a little too aggressive, you know what I'm saying? But some in certain situations, you feel what I'm saying? But Kirk Cousins, man, he just now, with that game, 500 yards, man, 509 yards. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to gel, man, with his new receivers, man. They starting to gel together, man. And I don't really start judging teams until after week 8. But, you can start to see the signs, man, that they really about to start making some noise, man, if they can keep up. They got Carolina next week, you know what I'm saying, in Carolina. So we're going to see what they're
Good
going to
try, man.
Yeah, they going to Carolina, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's a different Carolina team too now. There's not Bryce Young. They got Andy Dalton out there. He putting up big numbers now, so it might be another tough matchup, man, because they rivalries. So hey, we're gonna see what they're gonna do next week.
Oh yeah, the division rivalry is always tough, and especially
Yeah,
in the South.
yeah,
Like,
and they going to Carolina. So I mean, if they can pull that out, because I feel like their toughest part of the schedule is about to be over, because Man, NFL laid it on them, man.
yeah, them first
Early
2
on, you
games,
know what I'm
man.
saying? They,
Woo.
they laid it on them early. You know what I'm saying? And for them to be 3-2, you know what I'm saying? They did a good job, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at that.
No, not at all. And like I said, Coach Morris. No, I've got to be honest now. I did apologize in the podcast earlier. So I was one of those people that didn't want him here. And I guess he said he don't care what the North says. He go do his thing. He go do it his way. And right now, he got us looking good. We haven't felt this way in a long time in Atlanta.
And do you feel like, okay, I was against it too? You know what I'm saying? My apologies. I'm with you. I didn't want them either. But at the end of the day, because we had a better coach to me about business and Belichick. And I felt like, you know what I'm saying, Belichick was going to bring that Super Bowl winning approach. You know what I'm saying? But, Morris is a Super Bowl winning coach also. So I just feel like, Belichick was a more level headed coach and more strictly about business. But, hey, man, Morris looking good, man. But like I said, certain situations, they get a little too aggressive and going for it on 4th downs in situations they should just go and take the points, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want the coach getting too aggressive in certain situations, man, especially if they make the playoffs and you make a decision like that, man. You can't make those type of decisions, man, in critical moments like that.
I think the whole team gelling together. The defense, offense, had a back and forth games. Special teams and defense won the Saints game, and the offense won this game. And it's like surely, but shortly they're gonna get it together, and figure it out, and be a complete team. And once that happens, man, I think the rest, like you said, the latter part of the schedule was favorable to Atlanta, and I just can't wait to see what's gonna happen.
Man, what about your boy? I feel like they finally got their pass rushing and Judon, man. He been making a lot of noise since he stepped on that field, man, for him. And that's what they've been missing, man, to help the corners out, man, and the safeties.
Yep.
D Alpha been stepping up real big, which he had for a few years now, but they always needed that edge rusher, man. And Matthew Judon, man, been coming up big for them boys, man. So hey, I like the way they look, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a certified Falcon hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Atlanta, but I talk my shit about them. You know what I'm saying? But I still got to rock with the home team sometimes. So I kind of like the way the new look Falcon look, man. I can agree with it.
And let me tell you, it feels good to win, man, especially in prime time because, man, it been some times and some games where we haven't looked so good, but last night, just want more to come. And just can't wait to see what happens.
Hell yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it too.
And let me talk earlier about Mr. Mayfield. Can you believe this guy, man? I know they done made his circles around the sports world. You know, he tried to backtrack in his comments, but there's no coming back on it.
Too late.
Too late about Brady. Mr. Brady, you know, 7-time world champ, had something to say about it, man. He wasn't too pleased about Baker comments. So let's take a look what he had to say.
A passenger, or I run your shit over like a massive truck, and you left with the questions you asking us. Man, I'm rough with your bubble, it has to bust. Man, I'm rough with your bubble, it has to bust. Man, I'm rough with your bubble, it has to bust. Man, I'm rough with your bubble, it has to bust.
The Bust Your Bubba of the Week.
Come in, be myself, bring the joy back to football for guys who weren't having as much fun. It's funny because you've made this environment for me very stressful up here in the booth, so I understand where he's coming from.
Do you feel it?
No.
Feel the stress? No. Well, I was going to say, I thought stressful was not having Super Bowl rings. So there was a mindset of a champion that I took to work every day. This wasn't daycare. If I wanted to have fun, I was going to go to Disneyland with my kids.
Yeah, so you know, as you were saying, go ahead. That's you feel like I feel like there's more in there to say.
There's a way to approach this game,
Yeah.
and it's that with the right mindset and try to push each other outside of our comfort zone. And great teammates do that. You come in, I have someone like Gronkowski, I have someone like Evans. There's high expectations for us. We got to make sure we go out there and deliver.
The competitive juice is still flowing.
Still in there.
I love
No
it.
apologies.
Our guy-
Damn, man.
Oh man, you may notice, fam, that last gift was the new bubble, Bust Your Bubble of the Week. You know, we trying to do it one every week. You know, this is the first time I think in podcast history we both agreed. It was like we said we was on the same page. Like,
Yeah,
Baker
unanimous. Unanimous vote, man, to Baker Mayfield, man. You know, I mean, when you got a championship mindset like Brady, man, you coming to work, man. You coming to work to play play the game. You know what I'm saying? Not play around. Not saying don't have fun, man, but at the end of the day, man, you talking to a 7-time Super Bowl champ, man, and his mindset is not on like, you know, playing around at certain times. You know what I'm saying? You got the whole offseason to play around. You know what I'm saying? And I know you want to keep the morale in the locker room, man. You know, want to boost your morale and, you know, keep everybody on the same page, keep everybody happy. But at the end of the day, man, when it's time to play, man, it's time to play. There's no playing games, man. We're trying to win these games. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of these young guys, man, coming in with that Baker Mayfield mentality, man, a lot of these teams, you know, is not winning. You know what I'm saying? They rather cry now, you know, instead of try to put their talent to use. You know what I'm saying? They too talented, man, to get out here just to go out there and cry, man, and complain. You know what I'm saying? And you saw Mayfield last night, man. You know, sitting on the sideline, man, you watching Kirk Cousins them go up down that field, you know.
Yep.
But see, now that's now look at the mindset now. You know what I'm saying? You just criticize Brady, but look how you looking on the sideline. Do you feel like you want to play in that situation right now or you want to win? You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying, you know. And I understand that, but I understand what Mayfield's saying, but I understand what Brady's saying as well, man, because you want to win, man. You know what I'm saying? You already got to prove yourself. This is what, like 13, right?
I think it's like it's 14. He was with the Browns, the Rams, Carolina. Yeah, he ranks 14. Yep.
Yeah, man. So and then you get there Tampa, man, which he's doing great.
He's doing
Like
pretty good.
he's doing way better than what he was in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? And some some quarterbacks need a different system, man, to thrive in, man. And Baker Mayfield looked good, but at the end of the day, man, you like you say, man, you don't want to get too comfortable in that locker room to the point where guys don't respect you, or you know what I'm saying? Because Brady, you gotta have a winning mindset, man, and you gotta show these guys that we can play around, but we gotta win also.
Yeah, you gotta take the fun out of it sometimes. And right now, for me, for someone who personally did not like Brady the whole time he played with New England, I gotta respect his comments in there. He had a championship mindset. He didn't play no games. He demanded respect, demanded execution. And after that game, let's say had that been Brady and Tampa lost to that Falcons game, he probably would have ran to the locker room pissed off.
Damn right. Slanging helmets on the ground, you know what I'm saying?
Helmets on the ground. And for that reason, Baker Mayfield, we're gonna put you back again on the bubble of the week. With that Naruto.
Hey, but hey, man, you can't get on here, man. We on y'all every week, man. You know what I'm saying? Do some embarrassing moments in sports. We gonna put y'all on Bust Y'all Bubble. I'm sorry, man. I gotta bust your bubble every week, dog. So just be smart. Don't do nothing dumb.
Or say anything dumb.
Hey.
Oh man, I guess it's fam. It's around that time, at the end of the cast. We could try to integrate more stuff, but right now we're on a short week, getting ready for the next podcast. It's gonna be a big week of football, college, pro, just overall week in sports. The NBA is kind of back in preseason form. We'll have a little bit more topics to talk about, focus on. I guess we just get to the bubble wrap up. Our parting shots, my parting shot on my bubble will wrap up for the week. I kind of put a lot of thought in this because this is real personal to me. As a Falcon fan, Matt Ryan was my parting shot, my bubble wrap up of the week. I put this little package together before we honored him last night. Let's check it out. My parting shot, bubble wrap up.
This week, my bubble wrap up and my parting shot goes out to a well-deserved Matt Ryan. Since he was drafted by the Falcons in 2008, to me, and a lot of people may not admit it, but deep down they know, he was never appreciated here in Atlanta. From his first NFL pass was a touchdown. It's a large base of this community that never got over Mike Vick and never gave Matt Ryan a fair chance, despite all he did for this city. This man brought it every Sunday, every play, every quarter, did everything he could to represent this city on and off the field. He was a pillar of the community. Matt Ryan donated time and money to inner city schools and children, them same children that will boo him and never appreciated him. But Matt Ryan didn't bother. He steadied the course. He represented his city well, and soon one day he'll be in the Hall of Fame. But first, this Thursday, we're going to honor him in the Ring of Honor. Matt Ryan to me is not just one of the greatest Falcon picks we made. To me, Matt Ryan is the greatest Falcon of all time. And this Thursday, in the Mercedes-Benz, I want the same people who never appreciated him to say one thing, and it's well deserved. And that is, thank you, Matt. You brought it every Sunday. Thank you.
Shout out to the Falcon GOAT, Matt Ryan.
Shout out to Matt Ryan, man.
Yeah, you got his red jacket.
Matt Turnover Ryan, man.
No, don't do him like that, man. He's the GOAT, the Falcon GOAT, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna give him his props, bro. I'm not gonna knock his props, man. He was a great player. You know what I'm saying? He did, like you said, he was one of the top Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Ever, man. That he broke a lot of records here, man. Unfortunately, he couldn't bring a Super Bowl. But at the end of the day, man,
that ain't his fault, man.
That's not his fault. But you gotta also take them losses, man. You know what I'm saying? That's when you said what you said about Nobody respecting them, man. It's not that people didn't respect them, man. It was just in big moments. Like I say, it always comes down to critical moments, man. And Matt Ryan turned the ball over or did something crazy in some of those critical moments. Even with the Super Bowl, man, apparently they could have went and played Baltimore, but they let Colin Kaepernick come in there, take them in the dome now. You know what I'm saying? I remember that game, you know.
That one the coach fault. We all know who fault that is. Right now, we ain't gonna say his name because right now he's doing some sideline stuff for ESPN.
Hey, look, man. I would tell you, man. You can't miss his wide open jumping Tony Gonzalez, man. You can't miss that. You know what I'm saying? He missed him. He threw it the right way. I watched that play over and over. That's what made me start declining Matt Ryan as a Falcon fan, man. I'm like, man, come on, bro. Y'all could have won. You one win away from the Super Bowl, bro. I felt like they probably weren't gonna beat Baltimore, but they still would have made it.
We would have drugged Baltimore, man.
Oh, who did Baltimore with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed?
I'm
Come on, man.
sorry, I'm sorry. Matt would have drugged you, man.
Baltimore with Ed Reed and Ray
No
Lewis.
disrespect on Matt Ryan Day. This is Matt Ryan weekend, number 2 weekend. He'll get all the respect, all the acknowledgement, all the love, everything he gave to the city. We'll give it back to him.
I give respect, man, but you always got to remember 28-3, man. That's gonna forever be in his resume. He can go to the Hall of Fame. He can do all that, man. But I'm telling you, 28-3 gonna forever hunt him.
They ain't gonna hunt him, man. He moved past that, man. Let me tell you about the Falcons. Matt Ryan, legend. He got his red jacket last night, Falcon Ring of Honor. In a few short years, he's gonna get his gold jacket. He's going to the Hall of Fame. There's no doubt.
I can agree. He's going to the Hall of Fame because stats, don't automatically get you in there. But he's not the first ballot. He'll have to wait another 15.
He's first ballot, man.
I'll be what? I'm 36 now. I'll be about 56 going on 60 by the time he get in there.
$100 bet, man? $100 bet. He's not a first ballot.
5 years. Hold on. He been retired since what? Last year? He retired last year?
He's retired this year.
This year? So he got 5 years. He got 5 years for you.
I'm sorry, you're right.
They cut it to 5 years.
I'm keep thinking it's the 2024 season. He retired 2023. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, last time he played for Indy, right? And then he retired. So it's been like a year. So he got like 4 years before he even be eligible for the Hall of Fame.
He's gonna be first ballot guaranteed, man.
Yeah, he might. The stat. He got good enough stats to get in there.
And the thing I love about Matt Ryan the most, because he gave everything he had to the city. When other people may favor other Falcon players, and I would say this about Matt Ryan, those other players did everything they could to leave. Matt Ryan did everything he could to stay. He left kicking and screaming. He wasn't even appreciated by his own owner with that whole Deshaun Watson fiasco. Matt Ryan still stayed true. He still, even though he went to Indy, he still finished his commitments here in the city. He went to the Boys and Girls Club, donated time. How many people can say your starting quarterback of your NFL team who just got ran out of the city still showed up for his commitment to those kids? He could have got the hell out of town he didn't want to. I can go on and on about the Falcon Gold. I'm just gonna say this. Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'm saying thank you, man. I got a lot of stuff I ain't say tonight, but I don't want to shit on his parade, so I'm just gonna, it's thank you, Matt Ryan. How about that, man?
All right, fam. That's it, fam, for this week. We're gonna be back better than ever next podcast. Again, we're spreading the show more out. We're gonna get more guests on the show. Just want to say thank you for joining us in this journey. Tonight is going to end our conclusion with our current format. We're going to have a new setup. The next podcast is going to be bigger, better. Just wanted you to join with us. Yes, for the men and women here at the Bubblecast, for your boy, Professor D.
Well, Big Money E, man.
I want to say shout out, peace out, man. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week. Peace.
Deuce.
The Bubblecast is proudly made in the great state of Georgia.